Why can't you let go? Why does your heart still ache, heavy with memories, regrets, or someone you can't release? Are you lying awake, asking, why does it hurt so much? Will I ever be free? You're carrying a weight, old pain, a lost dream, a mistake you can't forgive, clinging to it like it's all you have left. You're scared to move on, afraid you'll lose yourself, afraid the emptiness will swallow you whole. But what if letting go isn't losing? What if it's the key to finding peace, to healing your heart, to starting again? This audiobook is your lifeline. It's a spark to light your way. It's letting go, how to heal and move on, a journey to release what hurts and embrace a life that's yours. This isn't about erasing the past, it's about freeing yourself to live again. I've been where you are, gripping pain so tightly it defined me. As a digital marketer and content creator, I chased trends, money, the next big thing, thinking they'd make me successful, happy, whole. I poured years into it, jumping from one shiny idea to another, crypto, viral videos, endless strategies, desperate to hit the top of my career. But I'm not there. I feel down, empty, like I've failed. I regret not focusing on one thing, on what I truly had, my skills, my passion for creating. The chase left me hollow, always running, never arriving. Letting go felt impossible, but it's what's saving me. I'm releasing the regret, the need for more, and starting again, focusing on what I can do, what I have, not trends or money. Letting go is showing me my strength, my heart. Now it's your turn. Set aside distractions, grab your headphones, and let's begin this journey. You're ready to heal. Why let go? Because you deserve peace, a heart unburdened, a life that's yours. What will it give you? Freedom from pain, strength to rise, a future that shines. Let's dive in, your healing starts now. Chapter 1, Understand Letting Go. What are you holding on to? A love that's gone, a regret that haunts, a dream that didn't work out? You're asking, why can't I move on? Why does it still hurt? You're not stuck, you're carrying something heavy, and understanding it is the first step to letting go. Letting go isn't giving up, it's choosing freedom over pain. It's a deliberate act of recognizing what you're clinging to, a person, a guilt, a memory, and how it's anchoring you to suffering. When you hold on, you're trapped in a cycle of reliving the past, unable to grow, heal, or find joy. You might fear letting go means erasing who you are, losing a part of your story, or admitting defeat. It's the opposite, it's reclaiming your story by freeing yourself from what no longer serves you. Understanding this shifts your perspective, it's not about loss but liberation. It's about seeing the emotional, mental, even physical toll of holding on, the sleepless nights, the racing thoughts, the way you feel small or unworthy. Without this clarity, you remain bound, dependent on the past to define you. With it, you gain a map to freedom, a way to see the chains and start breaking them. Understanding letting go provides clarity, a clear view of what's hurting you and why you're holding it. It's the insight that your pain isn't your identity, it's a burden you can release. This clarity builds courage, giving you the resolve to say, I choose me. It fosters self-awareness, helping you recognize patterns, like clinging to toxic relationships or regrets, that keep you stuck. It's the foundation for healing, the first step toward a heart that's light, a life that's yours. Let's meet Maya, 32, who held on to a toxic relationship. She loved him deeply, but it broke her. Constant arguments, his broken promises, eroded trust. Even after he left, she clung to the memories, fearing she'd be nothing without him, that letting go meant she'd failed at love. She'd question, how do I let go of someone I loved so much? One evening, alone in her apartment, she sat with a notebook, journaling her pain, his betrayal, her hurt, the way it made her feel small. Writing it down was like shining a light on a dark truth. It wasn't love holding her, it was pain, killing her spirit. That understanding gave her a spark of courage to start releasing him, to see she was enough on her own. She began to dream again, to heal, to live for herself, not her past. Understanding her pain started Maya's journey to freedom. I carried my own burden. As a digital marketer and content creator, I held on to regret for chasing trends, viral videos, quick money schemes, thinking they'd make me a star. I jumped from one idea to another, never focusing on one thing, never mastering my craft. Now, I'm not at the top of my career, and I feel empty, a failure, like I've wasted years. Journaling helped me understand what I was holding, regret for not trusting my skills, my passion. It wasn't just failure, it was a weight, stopping me from moving forward. Seeing that truth let me start letting go, focusing on what I have. That's what understanding does. It shows you the truth, sets you on the path to heal. Let's begin. Take 10 minutes each day, alone, with a notebook. Find a quiet space, your room, a park, anywhere calm. Sit, breathe deeply, center yourself. Ask, what am I holding on to? How is it hurting me? Write it down, be raw, unfiltered. Maybe it's a lost love, a mistake like a job you quit, a dream you let die, a betrayal that stings. Don't judge your words, just let them flow. If it's overwhelming, start small, one memory, one sentence. Do this for 7 days. You'll start to see a pattern, like a map of your heart's burdens. This isn't about dwelling, it's about clarity, seeing what's keeping you stuck so you can choose to release it. Notice how it feels to name your pain, it's the first step to loosening its grip. Keep your notebook close, each word is a step toward freedom. Picture Priya, 28, who held on to her family's disappointment. She'd chosen art over their dream of her becoming a doctor, and their words, "You're wasting your life," stung. She carried that guilt, feeling she'd failed them, asking, "Why can't I let this go?" Alone, she journaled, their judgment, her shame, the way it dimmed her creativity. Seeing it clarified, she wasn't a failure, she was an artist, living her truth. That understanding let her start releasing their expectations, painting with joy, her heart lighter. Understanding her pain started Priya's healing. Your pain's a thorny vine. The tighter you grip, the deeper it cuts. Alone, you loosen your hold, letting your heart breathe free. Start letting go. Understanding letting go is like standing at a crossroads. One path leads back to pain, familiar, heavy, but known. The other leads forward, uncharted, but free. You've walked the pain path so long it feels like home, but it's a prison. Each thing you hold, a regret, a person, a failure, is a brick in a wall, blocking your joy, your growth. Understanding breaks that wall, brick by brick. It's not just seeing the pain, it's seeing why you hold it. Maybe it's fear of being alone, guilt for failing, or a belief that pain proves you cared. These are lies your heart tells to keep you safe, but safety isn't freedom. Freedom comes when you name the pain, see its cost, and choose to release it. This process isn't quick, it's a daily practice of looking, seeing, choosing you. It's why journaling works, it forces you to face the truth, to stop hiding. Each word you write is a step away from the past, toward a heart that's whole. Maya and Priya found this clarity, you can too. Your pain doesn't own you. Be alone, understand it. Thank your heart for seeing, your courage for starting. Let's keep going. Chapter 2, Release Your Pain. Why do you still hurt? Why does that old wound, betrayal, guilt, loss, feel so fresh, like it's carved into your soul? You're asking, can I ever be free? Will this pain always be me? You can be free, and it won't. Releasing your pain is how you let go, healing your heart to make room for joy. Releasing pain isn't about forgetting your past, it's about forgiving yourself or others, and unchaining your spirit. You hold pain because it's familiar, like a worn blanket, proof you cared, suffered, lived. But it's not comfort, it's a chain, tying you to a past that no longer exists, stopping you from growing, loving, living. Pain becomes a habit, a lens through which you see yourself, unworthy, broken, stuck. Releasing it breaks that lens, letting you see yourself as whole. You might fear releasing means dismissing what mattered, your love, your effort, but it doesn't. It honors your past by choosing your future. Being alone is key. It's where you face the pain raw, without others' opinions or comfort, feeling it fully to let it go. Without release, you carry the weight forever, needing others to ease the hurt, unable to heal. With it, your heart lightens, opening to peace, possibility, a new you. Release offers freedom, a heart unburdened by old wounds. It fosters self-compassion, letting you forgive your mistakes, others' wrongs, seeing them as lessons, not chains. It builds emotional resilience, letting you feel without breaking. It's the act of saying, "I'm done hurting," choosing joy over suffering, life over regret. Take Raj, 35, who carried guilt over a failed business. He'd lost his family's savings, felt he'd failed them, couldn't forgive himself. He'd ask, "How do I stop this shame?" Alone, he sat with a notebook, wrote a letter to himself, "I'm sorry for the loss, for the dreams we didn't reach. I forgive you for trying, for failing." He poured out his regret, his pain, then burned the letter, watching the smoke rise. The weight lifted, like a knot in his chest unraveling. That release let him dream again. He started a small venture, not for money, but for joy. His family saw his fire, but Raj didn't need their nod, he had his own peace. Releasing his pain healed Raj. I know this pain. As a digital marketer, I held on to regret for chasing trends, viral videos, quick cash, thinking they'd make me successful. I didn't focus, didn't master one thing, and now I'm not at the top. I felt empty, a failure, like I'd let myself down. Alone, I wrote a letter to myself, forgiving my chase, my greed. You tried, you learned, you're enough. I burned it, felt free. That release let me start again, focusing on my skills, my heart, not money. That's what releasing pain does, it sets you free. Let's heal together. This week, write a release letter. Find a quiet spot, alone. Take a notebook, breathe deeply. Pour out your pain, to yourself, someone, a memory. Write what hurts, be raw, honest, the betrayal, the mistake, the loss. Then forgive, I forgive you for hurting me, I forgive me for holding on. Don't send it. Burn it safely or store it somewhere private. Feel the act, say, I'm letting go. Do it once, notice the lightness. If it's hard, start small, one hurt, one sentence. Try it again next week if you need. This isn't about forgetting, it's about freeing your heart. Keep a candle or a stone nearby if it helps, a symbol of release. Your heart's ready to lighten, let it. Meet Aisha, 29, who held on to a friend's betrayal, lies that shattered her trust. She'd ask, why can't I stop hurting? Alone, she wrote a letter, spilling her anger, her pain. You broke my heart, but I'm done carrying this. She forgave her friend, forgave herself for trusting, burned the letter. The release felt like a breath after drowning. She started painting, found joy in colors, her heart free. Releasing her pain healed Aisha. Your pain's a heavy backpack. Carrying it slows you down. Alone, you unpack it, walk free. Release it. Heal. Releasing pain is like opening a clenched fist. You've held it so long, guilt, anger, loss, that your hands numb, the pain part of you. You might think holding on proves your love, your effort, but it only proves your suffering. Releasing it doesn't mean the past didn't matter, it means you matter more. It's a process of feeling, naming, forgiving. Feeling lets you acknowledge the pain's real, anger at a betrayal, shame for a failure, grief for a loss. Naming it gives it shape, makes it less overwhelming. Forgiving is the hardest part, it's not excusing harm but choosing to stop letting it harm you. You forgive for you, not them, breaking the chain that ties you to hurt. Being alone is crucial, others' voices, their comfort or judgment, can cloud your truth. Alone, you're raw, honest, able to say, "I'm done." The letter writing works because it's tangible, a physical act of release, like exhaling a long-held breath. It's not a one-time fix. Some pains need multiple letters, multiple releases. Each one lightens you, makes space for joy, love, life. Raj and Aisha released their chains, you can too. Your pain doesn't define you. Be alone, release it. Thank your heart for healing, your spirit for rising. Let's keep moving. Chapter 3, Rebuild Your Strength. Can you stand without them? When life hits, loss, fear, failure, are you strong enough to keep going? You're asking, what if I'm too broken? What if I need them to survive? You don't. You're tougher than you know, and rebuilding your strength is how you heal. Strength is your core, it's the resilience to face life's storms without clinging to the past, to someone, to pain. When you hold on to hurt, you fear being alone, thinking you'll fall without the person or thing you've lost. You might believe you're too weak, too scarred to stand. Rebuilding strength proves you're not. It's the process of facing your fears, your doubts, and growing tougher each time. Being alone is where this happens. Without other support or distraction, you confront your truth, learn from it, rise. Strength isn't about never feeling pain, it's about feeling it and moving forward anyway. Without strength, you risk staying fragile, always needing someone to hold you up. With it, you become your own anchor, ready for anything, free from the past's weight. Strength offers courage, a shield against fear, letting you face uncertainty without breaking. It builds resilience, helping you bounce back from setbacks, alone or not. It's the confidence to say, "I can do this," the power to build a future without needing what you've let go. Meet Lila, 29, who clung to a betrayal's pain, fearing she'd never trust again. Her partner's lies broke her, leaving her scared to love, scared to be alone. She'd ask, "Can I be strong without them?" Alone, she sat with her pain, writing what it taught her: trust herself first, value her worth. Each reflection was a brick in her strength. She learned to listen to her gut, to choose herself. That resilience let her open her heart, find love again, a healthier, stronger kind. Her friends saw her light, but Lila didn't need their eyes, she had her own. Rebuilding her strength healed Lila. I needed someone's strength to feel okay. As a content creator, I chased trends, money, thinking they'd make me strong, successful. I didn't focus, didn't build one thing, and now I'm not where I wanted to be. I felt broken, asking, "Can I stand without success?" Being alone showed me I could. I reflected, learned from my regrets, grew tougher. I'm starting again, building on my skills, not trends. That's what strength does, it holds you up. Let's build you up. After a setback, a rejection, a loss, take 15 minutes alone. Find a quiet spot, a chair, a park. Ask, what did letting go teach me? How am I stronger? Write it down, one lesson, one strength. Maybe it's, I survived, or, I learned to trust me. Do it after every challenge, weekly if you can. If it's scary, start small, one fear, one note. Keep your writings, they're proof you're growing. Let being alone make you strong. Picture Anika, 31, who held on to a friend's betrayal, her lies cut deep. She'd ask, "Am I enough alone?" Alone, she reflected, wrote what she learned, her loyalty, her kindness were her strength. That resilience led her to new friends, a new job teaching, her heart steady. Being alone built Anika's strength. Your strength's a bridge. Pain cracks it, but alone, you build it stronger, crossing to new beginnings. Build it. Rebuilding strength is like forging a sword in fire. Pain is the heat, betrayal, loss, failure, burning you, testing you. You might think it'll break you, that you're too weak to endure. But being alone is the forge, where you shape yourself, stronger with each blow. Strength isn't the absence of fear or pain, it's the choice to face them, to learn, to rise. You rebuild by confronting what hurts, writing it down, asking, what did this teach me? Each answer is a hammer strike, shaping you. Maybe you learned you're brave for surviving, kind for forgiving, worthy despite rejection. These are your steel, your resilience. Being alone is essential, others' comfort, their words, can soften the process, keep you from facing the raw truth. Alone, you see your scars, your growth, and realize you're not broken, you're forged. This strength isn't just for now, it's for life, letting you face any storm, alone or not. Lila and Anika built their bridges, you can too. Your fear of being alone can't break you. Be alone, build strength. Thank your heart for rising, your spirit for growing. Let's keep moving. Chapter 5, Live Free. What does freedom feel like? Are you ready to live as the real you, unweighed by pain, regret, or the past? You're scared, asking, can I be free and still be loved? What if I fall back? You can be free, and you won't fall. Living free is how you honor your healing, building a life that's yours. Freedom is your truth, living with purpose, joy, untied from what held you. It's the culmination of letting go, the moment you step fully into your healed self. You might fear freedom means losing love, facing judgment, or slipping back into old patterns. You've depended on pain, on others, to define you, worried your truth will push them away. Living free proves it won't, it draws the right people closer, those who love the real you. Being alone keeps you grounded, letting you choose yourself daily, without needing the past's weight. Freedom isn't reckless, it's intentional, a life aligned with your heart's truth. Without it, you risk relapsing, needing pain or others to feel whole. With it, you soar, building a legacy of joy, resilience, authenticity. Freedom offers peace, a life that's yours, unburdened. It builds resilience, letting you face fear, judgment, or setbacks without faltering. It's your legacy, proof you healed, you moved on, you lived as you. Meet Zara, 31, who held on to regret over a lost love. She'd loved him deeply, but he left, and she carried that pain, blaming herself, thinking it defined her. She'd ask, can I live without this pain? Alone, she sat with her heart, reflected, saw her purpose wasn't tied to him, it was writing, traveling, inspiring others. She let go, started a blog, shared her stories, traveled solo. Each post, each trip, was a freedom. She built a life of adventure, radiant, free. Her friends loved her light, but Zara didn't need their cheers, she had her own joy. Being alone, living free, healed Zara. I carried regret, chasing a dream that wasn't mine. As a digital marketer, I chased trends, money, fame, thinking they'd make me free. I didn't focus, didn't build one thing, and now I'm not at the top. I felt empty, asking, can I be free? Being alone showed me my truth, creating, helping others, living for me. I let go, started anew, focusing on my skills, my heart. That's what freedom does, it sets you soaring. Let's live it. Write a freedom vow alone. I will live free by action. Like, I will live free by creating daily. Find a quiet moment, a park, your room. Write it, read it daily. Let it guide you, choose one action each week that feels free. If it's hard, start small, one vow, one step. Keep a journal of your free moments, it's your sky. Your freedom's waiting, claim it. Picture Kai, 33, who held a job's regret, thinking it defined him. He'd ask, can I be free? Alone, he saw his truth, helping kids. He let go, started a daycare, lived free, glowed with purpose. His family saw his joy, but Kai didn't need their nod, he had his own. Being alone kept Kai's freedom. Freedom's a wide-open sky. Pain grounds you, but alone, you let go, soaring as you. Fly high. Living free is like flying in an open sky. You've let go of pain's weight, regret, loss, guilt, but freedom feels vast, almost daunting. You might fear falling, losing love, or slipping back into old chains. Freedom isn't absence, it's presence, being fully you, fully alive. It's choosing your path, your joy, without needing the past to define you. You've depended on pain or others to feel real, but freedom says you're real without them. Being alone is your wings, where you reflect, choose, stay true. It's not about cutting ties, it's about tying yourself to your heart. Freedom means living intentionally, saying yes to what lights you, no to what dims you. It's resilience, facing judgment, you say, I'm enough. Facing setbacks, you rise. It's your legacy, a life others see and think, they're free. Zara and Kai flew their skies, you can too. Your fear of freedom can't ground you. Be alone, live free. Thank your heart for healing, your soul for soaring. Let's wrap this up. Thank you for showing up, for letting go, for finding freedom. You're not your pain anymore, you're free. You've learned to understand letting go, release pain, rebuild strength, embrace change, and live free. Your fear of moving on, of losing them, can't hold you now. My story's proof. I chased trends, money, as a digital marketer, thinking they'd make me whole. I didn't focus, didn't build one thing, and now I'm not at the top. I felt empty, a failure. Letting go of regret, of the chase, set me free. I'm starting again, focusing on my skills, my heart, living free. You can too. Start now. Take one quiet moment today, say, I'm free. Keep this audiobook close, play it when you're stuck, scared, or heavy. Share it with one person who needs it, but only after you're soaring. You're scared of letting go, but you've found freedom. Be alone, live free, and build a life that's yours. I believe in you. You've got this.